Hello. I'm going to be doing a reading for Leo in love for the month of February 2019. I have just recently started this channel and I have uploaded one video so far. I recorded Aries yesterday, which I will upload at some point today, along with Leo and Sag. I'm going to go ahead and tackle fire signs first. Thank you for viewing the video and liking and sharing. So I don't really want to get too much talkative, whatever. So I'm going to get right into the reading. I will be using, sorry, I was going to put the camera down, but I changed my mind. I'm going to be using the Justice League Tarot. Hopefully the lighting is better. Excuse the elliptical there in my closet. Yeah, so I'm going to be using those. I am also going to be using the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So these are very detailed cards and portray people in sexual situations. So if you are uncomfortable with that type of imagery, then this is not the channel nor the video for you, because I will frequently be using these due to the fact that I am doing love readings. And I'm going to incorporate the, I didn't do this for Aries, I used the Celtic Dragon Tarot, but I'm going to be using also the Haunted House Tarot. And as you can see, let's turn it around here. So you can see it's a pretty dark deck. So again, if this is not your type of thing, then, oh, there we go. This is not the reading for you. Take what applies and leave the rest. I noticed that the energies with Aries were really, I was actually really surprised doing that reading because I got some pretty specific messages, and I hope that whoever's meant to hear them hears them. I was actually quite shocked, and the reading went on a lot longer than I intended. But with that being said, like, I feel like the energies around fire signs in general are kind of heavy. So I'm going to go ahead and tackle them first. And I will probably progress on to either earth or water. I haven't decided yet. And I do hope to have these videos up by Monday. Anyway, so welcome, Sag. Oh, sorry, Leo. I'm doing Leo. Well, I guess I maybe should do Sag, but I had it in my head to do Leo, so I'm going to do Leo. So welcome, Leo, to your monthly tarot reading, your monthly relationship reading. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to lower the camera here again. Thank you for watching the videos, liking, and sharing. And so we're going to get into it. I'm going to lower the camera here so you can see my shuffle. And I hope the lighting is better today than it was yesterday. Well, last night when I did the Aries reading, I had a really hard time with the lighting. I'm going to do a pre-shuffle here. Even though I did work with these last night in the Aries reading, I am going to go ahead and pre-shuffle the cards. Wow, okay. So we have the Five of Wands popping out already, and I've just started the shuffle, so that's a fight of some sort. Like I said, the energies for fire sign have been kind of heavy for me, which is, again, why I decided to do them first. So we do have a fight here. Show me the energies, the past energies for Leo. The Emperor. Both of these cards did show up in the Aries reading last night, so I'm getting a lot of the same energy here. But again, I felt like Aries was dealing with a Leo. So on the Four of Swords was at the bottom of the deck. While shuffling and reading yesterday for Aries. So this confirms for me that Aries and Leo are definitely dealing with each other. I'm going to pull one more here. Past energies for Leo. The Ten of Cups. Okay. So I guess we're going to see the opposite side of this. Sorry, I have to drink my coffee. Come in. My little one's coming to say hi. You want to come say hi? Yeah, Mama's doing a video. You say hi. This is my youngest one, Jossie. This is Jocelyn. She's coming to be nosy. You guys playing nicely? Yeah. This is my other one. Come here. You want to say hi? Say hi. That's Isabella. This is my oldest one. She is super excited that Mom started her own YouTube channel. So Mom's kind of in the middle of a reading. Is there something I can help you with? No, you guys are just being nosy. No, you guys gonna go play?
No.
Yes. Okay. Let's go play. I love you. I love you. Close the door, okay?
Okay.
Sorry about the interruption there. Those are the joy of my life right there. And they're super stoked that I decided to start this channel. So we're going to get back into the reading here. I'm sorry. There might be several interruptions during this video now that they know that I'm recording. Yeah. So anyway, we're going to get back to the reading. Okay. So the Five of Wands, go ahead and show that too. There's a fight going on. Definitely, there's a fight going on, and you know, we're getting the Emperor card, which, you know, we got in the Aries reading. And the Emperor, you know, I definitely do most times see as Aries. That's a pretty strong energy there too. Most definitely. With the Wands being here, like, I definitely feel like it could definitely be an Aries. But I'm also seeing a need to take a respite, take a mental break from whatever this conflict is, whatever this fighting is. Like, there's a need to withdraw and maybe reassess the situation before you move ahead. But I'm also seeing the Ten of Cups here, and that to me is a big family card. It's a big, most times it's a happy ending card. But sometimes it can also be a facade too. So I want to point that out. I'm not really seeing a facade at the moment, but I am seeing a need for a break. And that could be in relationships. It could be a break with family. It could be a break with pretty much anything right now with the cards that are on the table. But there's definitely some conflict going on and the need to withdraw for a bit. Okay. Like, I want to point out in this card, and it's kind of crazy. You see the city in the background here. It's like the world is hustling and bustling around them, but there's nothing outside of that they even see, like outside of themselves that they even see. So I'm wondering if somebody's shutting themselves in, or maybe even feeling trapped. And I would say that more if it were reversed, but with this here, I'm kind of thinking somebody's maybe mentally stuck about their relationship. All right. We're going to get into the energies of the past of this situation for whoever Leo may be dealing with. So the past energies for whoever Leo may be dealing with. Oh, I got cards jumping out here. We have the Temperance. Again, this showed up in the Aries reading, and it showed up doubly in the Aries reading. It wasn't just for Aries, it was also for the person that Aries was dealing with. So the definite need for balance there. And this is really super crazy that I'm getting literally the same cards, the same energies coming out for Leo. And I was thoroughly convinced that Aries was dealing with a Leo. So past energies for the person that Leo is dealing with. We have the Queen of Pentacles. She showed up in the upright at the bottom of the deck while I was focusing on the energies of the person that Aries was dealing with yesterday. So again, we're still mirroring that energy. She did come up in the reverse this time. So if you notice the heart, her heart there, it's covered in pins and needles, and it looks as if, oh, I'm sorry, Queen of Swords. Looks as if she's focused on the past, but here in the reverse, I get that feeling of moving on from the past, maybe trying to let go of the past in search of balance. Like this person might be feeling that if they can let go of the past, past pains, past hurts, past people, that they can achieve balance. The Emperor again. Okay, so we're getting the Emperor for both parties. And this is how it came out kind of for Aries last night. It was reversed for the Leo that Aries was dealing with, and it was no, it was in the upright for whoever that Aries was dealing with, and it was reversed for Aries. And here we're showing it opposite. So it's almost the same exact reading, and I'm nonplussed right now with the way that this is coming out. One more. The Nine of Cups. That's a big wish card and kind of a reconciliation card for me. The bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands reversed. I'm going to check the bottom of the deck here for Leo. We have the Magician. Wow. Okay. So it looks like whoever Leo is dealing with is wanting that big wish, wanting to bridge the gap, and seeing like no movement from whoever they're dealing with. So it's forcing them to take a break, a mental break from the fighting, from fighting for this happy ending that they're looking for. But I see that whoever that, and I'm gonna say it's an Aries, whoever that Leo is dealing with kind of wants that same thing too. So it's almost like they're wishing for the same thing, and we're still seeing this energy where Leo is viewing this person as strong and brilliant, like almost like a star, you know. But this Aries is not seeing themselves in that light. Okay. What is the mutual energy between the two for the past? The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups, and it is reversed. So I get the feeling like that they're feeling that Leo and whoever they're dealing with is feeling like this is never going to happen. Let me pull one more here. Wow, the Star card. And this showed up too. This came up in the reverse, though. So, again, I get that, like, big wish, but feeling like it's not going to happen. Because, like, and the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So, and this, again, showed up in the Aries reading. The feeling of sorrow. And she looks very sad in this. I'm sorry. Like they're missing out. Like she doesn't see what's in front of her. This is pretty crazy. So the energies are literally coming out the same. The messages are coming out the same. But this time, the Ten of Cups is here, which is a big family card for me. And I kept saying last night that I felt like Aries was dealing with a Leo that had a family and was already married. And that person was trying to get out of that marriage, but didn't know how. And I think it really revolved around the children. And I'm definitely seeing the same kind of messages here. And I will be setting these aside to reference later, just in case I need to go back to any points that I've already covered. Whoa, that's too many. What are the current energies that Leo is feeling with? Yeah, cards jumping out all over the place. I usually don't get jumpers, and so when I started doing the reading for Aries and the general reading, I had cards jumping out all over the place. So again, that's that erratic energy that I'm feeling. This one tried to pop out the Three of Cups. I'm going to go ahead and take it because it did try to jump out. So again, that's that third party energy I was picking up. So Leo may have a family and is not wanting to upset that family dynamic. The Queen of Wands in reverse. The Nine of Swords reversed. So we're getting out of our head here. We've got a Queen of Wands who's not feeling herself, her usual spark, maybe a little bit depressed, lacking focus. The Ten of Pentacles. So again, a big family card there. At the bottom of the deck, we have death in the reverse, though. You guys get a good look at that. But it is in the reverse. So avoiding a change, avoiding a transformation in a situation is what I'm seeing there. You have this third-party situation that has Leo feeling depressed and down and lacking courage. And I don't like that vibe for Leo at all. But again, it is mirroring that image. The reading for Aries. So this is super insane. So this person is feeling down on themselves and not able to have the strength to make the decisions that need to be made. Because you have to remember that this is what it was. The energy was prior to now. So really stuck in the head. Nightmares, mentally torturing themselves, or a situation mentally torturing them. But it is showing up in the reverse. And in the reverse, it feels better to me. I like this card better in the reverse. It means we're coming out of our head. We're coming out of that anxious energy, that depressive energy, that really oppressive energy that where we're unable to move or unable to make a choice. So I do like that energy coming out for Leo right now. The Ten of Pentacles, again, a big family card. Has to do with legacies and inheritances and that type of thing. But I really feel like this is the home life for Leo, like doing the best they can with what they have, even despite this depressive kind of energy here. And I still get that desire to not upset the family balance. Let's look at the current energies for the person that Leo is dealing with. It's the Sun card, and that is Leo. That's the Leo card. So I get the feeling that this person that Leo is dealing with is wanting this new beginning, like wanting these things to come into fruition. Like I don't know. Let's keep going. The Four of Pentacles. Ooh. I'm gonna pull the last two, and then I'll get into the cards. The Chariot. The Chariot came up last night for Aries as well. But this did come out in the reverse. When it came out in the Aries reading, it was upright. And the Seven of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. And that's that need to make a decision, to make a choice. I kind of want this reverse though, like where we're seeing it and we're ready to make the choice, but that's not how it's showing up here. So again, we have the Sun card, and that is Leo, definitely Leo. And having the strength and the desire for a new beginning, like this to me is like happy family, happy life, new beginnings, starting. So this, I'm feeling like this person really wants this new beginning, but in the same aspect, they're like holding on. Maybe they're holding on to the past, because this is the Four of Pentacles. Like it's very can be very clingy energy, and I kind of wish like this was in the reverse as well as the Two of Swords, because that means we're coming out of that clingy stage. But I think they're more holding on to a memory than they are the situation. I could be wrong though, with the Chariot being here, and it being in the reverse. Chariot is usually a Cancer card for me. But it's also movement, and like big movement, but because it's in the reverse, like there's no movement. Like it's the energy is stagnant. It's not moving forward. And I think that this has a lot to do with the way that this person is viewing Leo right now. Like they're feeling like they can make the choice, but they're refusing to bridge the gap, or refusing to move ahead. We also have the Seven of Swords here. So in the upright, the Seven of Swords in this deck for me is not being on the same page as your partner, and having that mental conflict, that shut down mental energy, kind of like the Nine of Swords vibe for me. Just being kind of stuck in your head and not being able to move forward. This one did show up in the reverse. So we're kind of getting out of that energy, and it's kind of, when in the reverse, it's more of a reconciliation card for me. Like we're starting to see things from the same point of view. We're starting to see things from the same perspective, and there's a desire to bridge the gap. But again, I'm not seeing any kind of movement. I see very clingy energy. So we're going to go ahead and see what the mutual energies are between Leo and whoever they're dealing with right now. The Ten of Pentacles showed up again, and it's in the reverse this time. So again, I get that not wanting to break up the family kind of vibe. But I think that if the choice is made, that Leo will feel better afterward. It's just the initial shock of making that transformation, making that change. because I really feel like Leo is very reluctant for things to transform, and for the marriage that they're currently in to transform. I think it's very fear-based, and I think a lot of it is monetary. Like, how am I going to afford to care for my family if I end this marriage? So, yeah, and getting that kind of vibe. How am I gonna transform myself so that I can be better for my family, like my children, and how am I going to afford to do that if I leave? And we have the Seven of Cups. I'm going to show it to you in the upright. So there's a lot of options here, and a lot of illusions with this card. But in the reverse, we're coming out of that. Like, we're ready to make a choice out of these cups. Or I kind of more get the feeling that whoever that Leo is dealing with, or maybe Leo too, the options are fading. Like, there are less options now than there was before. So we got to reach a decision. We have to make a choice. Most definitely have to make a choice. Bottom of the deck, I have the Lovers reversed. So again, it is that third party. If you look right here, it's a third party looking in, and I feel like that's the person that Leo is dealing with, kind of looking in on Leo's marriage. Like, I know you're unhappy. Why can't you be happy with me? Kind of vibe is what I'm feeling. Yes, Isabella. Go talk to Daddy. Daddy's out in the living room. I need to finish my reading, please.
Okay.
You just want to be in here. She just wants to be where the camera is. She does. She just wants to be in here where the camera is. Sorry for the disruptive energy. Okay, miss. Go ask Dad. Okay, back to the reading. Close the door, please. Close the door, please. Thank you. Okay, that's a little too far down. We're gonna focus on the blocks. What is blocking Leo currently for the month of February 2019? Ooh, that's a lot of cards. So I am not going to take them. The Page of Swords in the upright. So this is communication. This is kind of clingy energy for me. Very immature energy. We also have the Two of Wands. So again, that need to make a decision. It's in the planning stages. I like here that they are, the way they did this card is, you can see like the sun and the moon, and they're in the sky together. So I'm again, with the balance thing, twos for me are, balanced, like the scales, Woo! That one really jumped out. What do we have here? The Fool reversed. So yeah, I'm going to definitely go with Aries on this one. We had the Emperor come out. Now we have the Fool coming out. And it could also be that Leo is reluctant, to make a leap of faith, and very stuck in their heads about the situation. So we did have two more cards pop out. And the bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. And this showed up too. So, but it showed up in the reverse. So this is someone who is getting a lot of recognition, or this may be somebody that Leo feels is way out of their league. Someone who's doing well for themselves and getting a lot of attention. So the person that Leo may be dealing with may be getting a lot of attention from other people, which could be that Seven of Cups energy. But I feel like that energy is being turned down. So I'm thinking that this person that Leo is dealing with is holding out hope for Leo. The other two cards that came up was the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, but they were both in the reverse. So again, the Four of Pentacles is showing up again. So it's that clingy energy. And the Nine of Wands is like that need and ability to defend yourself if necessary. But this is in the reverse. I'm feeling like Leo doesn't have the strength to defend their position or defend themselves in the situation. And there's a desire really here to let go. Yeah, definitely. The desire to let go. So this energy is crazy. So we're going to slide these over. I'm going to try to fit everything in here. So I guess this is probably going to be a more expansive reading than I planned, just like the Aries reading, but I am picking up a lot of the same energies, that family dynamic, the need to make a decision, being stuck in your head, or the beginning stages of planning a communication with someone. And I'm gonna say that that's Leo, mustering up the courage to make the choice and bring balance to their situation. But again, I'm showing that there's a fear of taking that leap. Pardon me, need a drink. Okay, let's look at the blockages for the person that Leo is dealing with. What are the blockages for the person that Leo is dealing with? This was just at the bottom of the deck. I was not expecting that to come out in the actual reading. So we have the Two of Swords. Being mentally stuck, refusing to see what's going on around you, or maybe they don't have the ability to mentally understand the situation fully. We have the High Priestess. I love this card. High Priestess, but she did come out reversed. So for me, like when it's in the upright, it's keeping secrets, keeping what you know to yourself, and operating pretty quietly to manifest something. And in the reverse, this is secrets coming out. So whatever feelings or emotions that need to be communicated, I feel like this is definitely something that's going to be coming out for the person that Leo is currently dealing with. Oh, 2 came out with that one. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. We also have the 5 of Cups. So that 5 of Cups energy is coming back up from the past energies we pulled from earlier. So it is in the reverse, though. So I feel like this person that Leo is dealing with is coming out of that feeling of depression and loss. Because here in the upright, if you look at it, he's pining for her, begging for her attention. But if you look in the pool there's she's more reflective on the past. But this did come up in the reverse. So I get that it's time to let the past go. Like this person wants to let the past go and move forward. So this in the upright for me is that new beginning in love or a reconciliation between partners. But this did come up in the reverse. So like I get the feeling that someone is really down, really depressed, like crying their eyes out over the situation. And this could be Leo. It could be who Leo's dealing with. But these are in the blockages. So I'm going to say it's the person that Leo is actually dealing with that is feeling this way. Like, can't you see, like I heard, can't you see I can give you what you need? And I'm not quite sure why I'm getting that, but that's, can't you see that I can give you what you need? I'm going to go ahead and pull 2 more because I want to make sure that we're covering all the energies here. We have the 7 of Wands in the reverse. You feel really bad for this person that Leo is dealing with. It's heartbreaking. I fell on the floor. Bear with me here. Okay. We have, oh my goodness, the Five of Wands. So this came up too. And again, it came up in the present energies for Leo, and now it's coming up in the blockages for the person that Leo is dealing with. So there is definitely a fight going on, and you can see again, as indicated in this card, there are 3 people here. There's a couple here making love, and then this guy with the wand here is watching from a distance. It feels almost to me like he just wants to jump out there and like start screaming and yelling and fighting. Like that's kind of the energy I'm getting. So the energies are mirroring each other. And we also have the Five of Swords in the reverse. So I'm getting the feeling no more mentally fighting the situation. Like it's time to take action is what I'm feeling. It's time to take action. All right, let's see what the mutual is between Leo and the person that they're dealing with. Like, where do they meet in the middle on this? Go ahead and go with this one. Libra. We have the Justice card. So this is Libra for me, but you could be dealing with a Libra. It could not be. But it's more that sense of balance, like restoring balance, justice. But I feel like it's more, we need to balance this out. And I think that if Leo makes the decision, like that will bring balance to the situation. Because I'm kind of feeling like whoever Leo is actually with has that clingy Four of Pentacles kind of energy and that confusion, like that Nine of Swords, like coming out of confusion. But I think that it could be the person that Leo is actually with that's feeling that way as well. And we got the, oh my goodness. Wow. So this is letting go of secrets and all that stuff. Hold on just one second. Okay, I don't know if that got cut off or not, because this is going a lot longer than I thought. And then we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So, that's harsh communication, like something needs to be said. But, like, if you look, I'll put this in there, right here. You see how she's holding the key? So, I'm not one on cheating, and I said this in the Aries video, I'm not one on cheating, but I feel like this person that Leo is dealing with is like, I have the key. I can make this better. You just have to make the choice. And I think that, you know, with it being in the reverse, because it did come out reverse, like Leo is very reluctant to reach out and take that key, to accept that their situation is over and it's time to move forward, especially with that death energy and making a transformation. I feel like Leo is very reluctant. Holy shnikes. This is crazy. I've never really had readings that correlate with each other. So this is kind of crazy to me that, let me talk to you for a second here. So this is kind of crazy to me that these energies are meshing from 2 separate readings, and I'm getting a lot of the same vibes, a lot of the same cards. And I still have that like leg shaking, like erratic, let's go kind of feeling. So it's a little odd to me. But I'm going to continue the reading, and we're going to see where this is going to go. So next, I'm gonna kind of look at the advice, like where it's headed, and then I'll conclude the reading after that. But so we're gonna look at the energies of Leo and whoever they're dealing with, and try to get some messages, like a little bit of clarity of where this situation is headed. Ooh. That one wanted to come out. The King of Wands in the reverse. So again, fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag, and I'm still going to stick with Aries only because I'm getting literally the same messages, but in the opposite that I did for Aries. And that King of Wands reverse could definitely be the way Leo's feeling. Ooh. We also have the Sun card coming up, and it came up for the person that Leo is dealing with. But with this being the Leo card and it being reversed, I'm definitely going to say that this King of Wands energy, like this reversed, is the way that Leo is feeling. Not able to move, not able to make a decision, not having the courage to make the decision, to make the change. And that is so unlike a Leo to not have courage to do something. So we're going to draw 4 cards here. And then we'll get more into this reading. Super crazy. We have the 3 of Swords, but it's in the reverse. I'm seeing an apology. I'm definitely seeing an apology coming. It's either coming from Leo or to Leo. I think maybe it might be coming from Leo, like, I'm sorry I've put you through this kind of feeling is what I'm getting. Okay. We have the Hanged Man in the reverse, and I like the Hanged Man in the reverse. And then we have the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck in reverse. So in the upright, this is an offer of love. And I'm not going to say new love, but in the reverse, this is kind of a Playboy energy. And we were picking up on Playboy energy yesterday with Aries. It's an offer that's been rescinded of love, not moving forward in love is what I'm feeling there. But the Hanged Man reverse, like, so Hanged Man did come up for the person that Aries was dealing with yesterday, but it came in the upright, so that need to see things from a new perspective. But this is indicating to me that Leo is definitely seeing things from a new perspective. And braving, making the choice, because we also have the 3 of Swords here. So remember that this was at one point upright. So that's third party, someone's heartbroken, somebody's been hurt, somebody's been turned down kind of feeling to me. And their world was like shattered apart. And here is healing for me. The heart is healing. So whoever was hurt by this situation is starting to heal from it. But still, I'm showing that Leo is still struggling with moving ahead, and very reluctant to make the choice, even though they feel sorry for the situation. Leo, get some strength. Anyway, so we're going to see what messages are coming through for the person that Leo is dealing with. What are the messages for the person that Leo is dealing with? Oh my gosh, seriously? And wow. Okay. This is a Leo card for me. Most definitely a Leo card for me. It's protection. It's let me rescue you. I don't know why I heard that, but let me rescue you. I will be your strength. I will be your strength. And that card did, again, come up in the Aries reading. This is insane. I just can't even, like, I can't even wrap my head around it. The Knight of Chalices. So, again, the Knight of Cups is coming up. We had the Knight of Cups in reverse for Leo at the bottom of the deck. Knight of Cups reversed. There we go. Wow. Okay. So now it's coming up in the upright for the person that Leo is dealing with. This is an offer of love. This is someone coming in saying, I choose you. I'll be your strength. I'll choose you. I'm going to take it. It flipped. I'm going to take it. So we also have the Four of Wands here. That's the home for me. 4 walls of security, stable relationship. Like, let me be your stability. Let me be your strength. I keep hearing it. Let me be your strength. Last card. Nope. Wasn't it? I guess that's it. Okay. Oh, the Nine of Pentacles is coming out again. So this came out in reverse. In the reverse for me, with this card, it's a lot worse. But there's still that obsessive energy there. And we have the Ace of Wands. But it came up in the reverse. I'm going to show it to you in the upright here. If you notice, she is pregnant. So in the upright for me, this is new beginnings, babies, that type of thing. But I want to point out right here in the fire, right here. And I think in the reverse, like, I really examined the fire in this. It's not starting over. It's reflecting on the past. Not wanting that new beginning. But I think this is the way that this person that Leo is dealing with is viewing Leo's situation. So that could be indicative of this person dwelling on the fact that Leo is still involved in a relationship. And so it makes them very reluctant to want a new beginning. But I do see like a new beginning here. It's just Leo has to get some courage. Leo has to get some courage to leave their current situation, and they need to understand that once they do so, they'll find their bearings. They'll be able to create the life that they're actually desiring, and can move forward with this person, this other person that they're drawn to. But like I said, with this coming through, like, let me be your strength. I will rescue you. Let me be your strength is what I'm saying. So this again was a super crazy reading, and I'm absolutely shocked that these energies are coming out in the same way that they did for Aries, but in the opposite. So I'm gonna do one last clarify on where they meet in the middle on this. What their viewpoints are, like where they agree in this situation. Okay, so I am blind, so I'm going to put my glasses down. Oh, there's 2 that popped out here. Wow, 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 wow. The 3 of Swords is coming up again, and this is a scary 3 of Swords. Okay, and the 4 of Cups. Oh, holy crap. And the 3 of Cups in the reverse. Son of a wow. Here we go, guys. Take a look at this energy that's happening here. This is insane. So this 3 of Cups, or is that 3 of Cups? 3 of Swords. Totally heartbroken. And I get the feeling, because I was clarifying on their energies together, like where they meet in the middle on this, they are both heartbroken. They're both heartbroken. And with this, I hear, no, this one, sorry. With this one, I hear time's up. But I get the feeling like this is out of their control now at this point. Like it's out of their control. You got fate stepping in, I guess. I really don't want to say fate, but you've got the universe stepping in and saying, okay, neither one of you are able to make a decision, so here's your help. Like the wheel is still turning, but it's whatever their connection is, it's out of their control. And then the Three of Cups in the reverse. So in the upright, usually it's like parties and celebrations and everything else. But in this card, in the upright, for me, it's feeling like you're drowning in your emotions. Look at all the water. Like she's literally drowning. And in the reverse for me with this card, like you see how they're celebrating here at the top. And they're oblivious to the fact that she's drowning. I think in the opposite, like in the reverse, this is more coming out of that emotional energy and coming out in the light of day and embracing the emotions that you're overwhelmed by, or they're overwhelmed by. So this is a mutual energy between whoever Leo is dealing with and Leo. I also get communication coming out, somebody saying something. So, and I don't know if that's going to be Leo saying something that brings things to light and brings things out into the open, or if that's going to be the person that Leo is dealing with. And we have the Four of Cups, by the way, at the bottom of the deck. This is a half-ass offer. Like, I don't want what you're offering me. I want the real thing. I want the real thing. And I think this is more the way the person that Leo is dealing with is feeling. Like, you're offering me a part of you, but I want all of you. That's what I'm getting. So, with that being said, a crazy heavy reading for Leo. With that being said, thank you for watching. I hope that someone gets the messages that they're meant to get. And because again, this was a very specific reading and it definitely tied into the Aries reading from yesterday. So whoever's watching this, I hope that I'm not crazy, and I wish you the best in your situation. It's a tough situation to be in. And yeah, I wish you the best. So thanks again for watching. Like and share, subscribe if you feel you want to. And I will catch you guys on the flip side.